June 9th, 2020. A deadly flood hits the Czech Republic in the Olomouc Region. As you can see here, well, that isn't too good, is it? This is in the eastern part of the Czech Republic. To be more precise, it's over here, in this area right here. And you can see the weather happening over in that area right now. Of course, we got more weather on the way. Seems like we got a lot of storms going across Eastern Europe. So in the Olomouc region, along this river, I can't really get any pronunciation for the Oskava River. I got one for Chinese, which makes me suspecting things. You can see a car got slammed against the bridge, against the wall of a house. Streets have obviously been flooded. Fun times for these people. One person was killed, another one was swept away. They're still looking for that individual. With the cloud nucleation that we're getting from the grand solar minimum, we can expect more deadly flash floods like this to occur. But also, liquefaction is more of a problem, in my opinion, down the road. We're looking at the Earth heating up with the soak magma, and water's being forced to the surface. So we could have a lot more mud floods occurring. Now it's a nice vacation spot if you look at this. How nice. They put a beach there, but I don't think there's any beaches over here in this area of Olomouc. Olomouc, or whatever you call it. Nice little hotels, scenic routes, more information. You can see it's quite mountainous with valleys and this over in this area right here. Then you can look at the prediction models for running water ecosystems in the Czech Republic. And it'll give you a PDF right here to look at. Of course, you got to log in to get the whole thing. I'm not going to log in. So, thefloodlist.com is a nice little site to go to learn about floods across the world. And in the U.S., we have one currently right now because the tropical storm Cristobal, made landfall on June 7th near the mouth of Mississippi, the island of the Grand Isle of Louisiana. Oh, that looks like a fun. And then Cuba got hit on 26th of May. Of course, we know about Michigan Midland and 3M, 22 of May. That happened with 3 dam failures. Of course, thousands were told to evacuate. And got floods in Illinois and Michigan after days of heavy rain back in the 19th of May. Just getting worse. Cloud nucleation is really hitting hard. You look at windy.com, you can see where all the water's being dumped. And this is a map of where this region is, where the floods occurred today. USA, major to moderate flooding likely in 23 states for the spring of 2020, says NOAA. Major to moderate flooding is likely in 23 states in the spring period, March to May 20th, according to NOAA's Climate Prediction Center. Most significant flood potential is parts of North Dakota, South Dakota, and Minnesota. Flooding is not expected to be as severe as 2019. However, you always gotta love that. However, there we go. Yeah, right. However, NOAA forecasts to predict widespread flooding this spring, but do not expect to be as severe or prolonged overall as the historic floods in 2019. So they'll have historic floods in 2020 instead, right? Give me a break. This grand solar minimum kicking in the cloud nucleation, the water coming out of the ground for mud floods because of the soak magma being heated up by the cosmic rays hitting the earth and the UVC striking the earth, which isn't supposed to occur during this grand solar minimum. We're going to see a lot of things that are historical. Anyway, floodlist.com, nice little site for you to go to. And you can see all the floods that are across the world. So if we actually went to, some other parts, let's just look at Asia. Okay? Look at Asia. Oh, advanced cyclone forecasting leading thousands. Early action, it's saving thousands of lives. Oh, this is on June 9th. On May 18th, a massive tropical cyclone with sustained winds and nearly 150 miles per hour was barreling across the Bay of Bengal towards the low-lying coast of India. Bangladesh is getting flooded again as usual. Seems like they've been getting flooded for the last 2 decades. Badly. Pakistan glacier melt surges efforts, cut flood risk. Whatever. Wow, look at that. Now they're blaming this on a glacier melt. Over in China, Shanjing, Hainan, and Ganjing, China. What were they getting flooded too again? This is on June 8th. In Indonesia, high tide floods in central Java, heavy rains in West Papua. That's June 5th. Yemen, deadly floods in central and eastern governorates. Wow, look at that. That bridge is just being flooded out. I bet there was probably a stream there before. You know, the old Silk Route is waking up and starting to get flooded. We're going back to 3,000 years ago, where areas that were abandoned because they went into drought for hundreds of years are now becoming wet again. You'll see human population move into those areas if the greenery shows up and the water's still there. Severe cyclone storm over there in India, June 4th. India, 21 killed in the landslides. Oh, or mud floods, right? Oh man, over here in Yemen. Wow, just look at that. Flooding out. Landslides and more in India, more landslides. United Arab immigrants, deadly flash floods, May 28th. Indonesia, this seems to be a common occurrence. People are waiting like that in Indonesia, Bangladesh. Just getting ridiculous, right? Look at that cyclone going across India and Bangladesh. Sri Lanka, getting flooded out on May 20th. So you can go to floodlist.com and see all this stuff. And it doesn't make the news, folks. A lot of it doesn't, even if it hits the United States, unless it's something like what's just recently hit in the mouth of the Mississippi River in the Delta. You're not going to hear about it. And you're going to see a lot more of this, and so they're going to hide it in the media more and more and more. I mean, we go to Europe. Let's just go ahead and click on the Europe. Come on, Europe. There we go. We gotta reload that. I'll tell you what, along with the flood list, the internet's been really cheesy. So, anyway. Yeah, we're looking at more flooding across the world. You're gonna see more destruction like this. You're gonna see flash floods and mud floods. Because our Earth is changing. And where I'm at right now, in eastern Washington, it's been cold, windy, and rain. And that reminds me, I need to let the little ladies out of their chicken coop today. So, the best of luck to y'all. God bless. You've been warned.